All hail Kesukara! It is a glorious day in Throsia. Since that dark day not yet 6 years ago, when the archaic system of clans nearly failed us, we have all but cleansed the land of all those who foolishly continue to align themselves with the clans of Talam,
making it in?
Hello?
We got in.
Hello?
We're getting faster at that every time.
Every day is a surprise. Every morning a miracle. And every evening a gift. Hi!
Hi!
Hi, everybody!
I'm Core!
Did you like looking at Core's left eye? I did. I'm Krello.
And I'm Callias. And this is the Hex Center.
The Hex Center.
The Hex Center.
Coming to you from the Hexent with the witnesses of Throsia
Give
and
us
some other people.
Give us some applause,
Yeah.
witnesses of Throsia.
Let us know you're here.
Yeah!
Our numbers grow by the day.
And our voices boom across the mountains.
Kesukara doesn't want you to hear what we have to say, so we're going out of our way to bring you the magic of the clans, the flavor, the culture of the clans.
Let's play the Hex Center. Let's
yeah,
play.
we need that,
No,
guys.
I got it. Let's play it, please.
We had a group of elves put this together for us. It's amazing.
It's really good.
This is us. Look at us. We're so good looking.
Indeed.
I mean, how cool was that thing? Kesukara doesn't stand a chance because, get it? They were hexagons.
Yeah.
They were
they are hexagons. Yeah.
hexagons.
Graphic design is our passion.
That's why we need to win this war, so we can go on to make more hexagonal things.
We have had a request to discuss the planes of the clans. Last adventure, we visited the plane of Krieg, which is a Valhalla-like place where the spirits of Krieg, the noble dead, go after they have served nobly in their clan.
But Callias, isn't a plain a grassy field?
No, this is a plane, but not the flying plane.
What's a flying plane?
But
That's an excellent point.
Callias, I only meant the grassy field because that wasn't anachronistic. Anyway, as you saw, Krieg, where if you died nobly in battle or otherwise, you would go to this plane where you'd get to continue fighting, which, I don't know, sounds like a bad deal to me.
Well, Kriegs are into the fighting. Born Krieg, raised Krieg, is Krieg.
It's a very boring clan.
We don't know an awful lot about the other planes yet. Records are shady. We know each one was given a plane by Pliana for serving Pliana and serving Throsia and bringing magic upon this land.
Well, hopefully more information will come as we continue this journey,
And
right?
really, it's been fascinating to learn about the afterlife. Like, Krieg clan, they've got nothing to worry about. Kesukara gets in here, they all get to go to the Krieg plane. What about the other three clans?
We'll find out.
Yeah. Are we also going to learn about their afterlives?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We know Talam historically has a main focus on balance, chaos, and law.
With the key? Do we want to show the...
You're right. The main thing that we succeeded in was getting the key of Krieg last adventure. Let's show that clip.
You brave champions have earned this.
And with that, we got one more key to power us through in opening the channels and protecting us from the foes, from the Reapers.
I don't know if you understand how dire our situation is here, because last season we had all the keys and we just barely held it together against Malthior. We started this one with just one key. Like, one single thing goes wrong. Like, maybe somebody sneezes when they're not supposed to. We're all dead. But now we have the key of Krieg, so you can sneeze twice. You have 2 sneezes that you can use up, and then we're all dead. Oh, come on!
No!
Not one more of those!
Okay, one more. There's one left, and then we're done for. Oh, come on!
Wow.
Don't bring that into the hex!
Just in case that ever happens again, we do have the Earth Seed, which thankfully Dermot removed from the Hexen to keep it safe from the Reapers and Kesukara.
So by have the Earth Seed, you mean don't have the Earth Seed?
Well, we don't have the Earth Seed here,
Yeah,
but
it
we do
still
have the Earth
exists.
Seed.
It's kept safe.
Still in the world.
Dermot's out in hiding out in Throsia.
And heaven help us if he
Correct.
should have allergies.
Let's roll that
no.
clip of him taking the Earth Seed.
Mr. Hexmaster, you and I both know that this artifact would be devastating to the cause if it were to fall into Kesukara's hands. It can no longer remain at the Hex. You also know this is my burden to bear. I am its watcher. I must remove it.
I do not want to ask this of you, Dermot, but I know that your heart is stout and your arm is strong. You've been a loyal friend. Keep off the roads. They're watched.
Thank you, Mr. Hexmaster. Thank you, Guardians. Thank you, Champions.
Bye, Helmer's cheesy bar friend.
Goodbye, Helmer.
Dermot! What are you doing?
You just got here.
It must be done. Summoners, please. Please help us rally the citizens to protect the Hex. It's so dear to me. And this is the thing I must do. I care for you all, but barkeep, I can no longer be. Thank you, citizens. I'm filling it together. Who's gonna make
Do you ever have that thing where you fall in love with someone, but then they don't love you back, and so you break up, and then you're like, well, at least they'll be miserable without me, and you see them, they're really happy without you? That's how I felt reliving that moment. But then, do you ever have that thing where then you move on, sort of a rebound? Well, that's how I felt when Pashi walked on about 3 seconds after that happened.
He just missed Dermot.
Yeah.
But he made it back in, and I don't know about you, but that bar is looking mighty empty, and I think Dermot's probably one of our best options. I mean,
Dermot was our best option, then he left.
yeah.
But then he left. And some of our careful viewers have pointed out that we've never actually seen Pashi and Dermot together, so there's no proof they're not the same person, but in disguise.
That's an excellent point.
Yeah. He could have just walked out, come right back with the Earth Seed.
I trust Pashi, but now I'm a little concerned. Anyway, moving on to the exciting news of tonight, we've got exciting new champions for each of the clans.
Yes, we do.
Representing their clans and helping us in this next adventure. We're going to lead right off with Winnie, her friends call her, or Winnifred.
We're going to read the whole name, and we're going to read it well.
Winnifred, Waywalket, Namfoodle, Silsprocket.
Winnifred, Waywalket, Namfoodle, Silsprocket.
That's a common gnome name. Gnomes like to have at least 4 names.
That's like the name John.
That's quite short. Yeah.
Clan Talam. She's a wizard. She's a gnome. She's pretty awesome.
I really thought you were starting a rap, and I was so into it.
Look, I'm not very good at rapping.
And a surprising
No,
fact
you're
for
not.
her, especially for a gnome, 32 hit points is quite a lot, and a gnome wizard at that.
Yeah, a gnome basically you can just punt. So I mean, that's pretty durable.
That's
right
pretty
there.
durable
Yeah.
for a gnome.
Well, guys, that's pretty cool, but let me tell you my favorite thing about Winnifred, Waywalket,
Let's see some of
Namfoodle,
let's see some
Silsprocket.
of Winnie's stats.
Yeah.
She is a spell sculptor. People ask me all the time, why don't wizards rule the world? Well, it's because they keep accidentally killing their friends. You're like, oh, there's a room full of orcs. Yeah.
Let's show that stat on her page. Let's cut to that.
It's there.
It was.
Oh, it was showing
It
a
was.
second
Now
ago.
it's back to
Now
us.
it's gone.
Right.
Let's go. Let's
So,
But here's the thing, with spell sculpting, these are wizards in the evocation school who have learned so much about their spells that they can actually make the spell go around those they don't wish to hurt. Let me demonstrate. I'm not an evoker, but when I do, I use fireball. And so if I were to shoot a fireball that I wanted to hit someone right next to Callias, I would shoot it and it would go around Callias, like a warm hug. It goes around Callias because I don't want to hurt him, okay? Is this
I
clear?
feel very safe.
Yeah.
I feel very uncomfortable. Let's move on.
Okay. Moving on to our next champion, we have Samwell Stewpot.
Samwell Stewpot.
Hardy gnome, a strong fighter. He's got your back in a pinch.
And he's also very, very hungry.
Very hungry.
Now, you're going to notice sort of a theme in our champions tonight, except for the wizard, who is sort of her own thing. But there's a strong presence of people who can just beat the ever-living hex out of stuff.
Right. We have got a meaty group today. Lots of hit points.
Yeah, now we're going to see with Samwell, he gets a ridiculous number of attacks being a well-trained martial fighter, and then Clan Krieg has actually taught their champions to fight even quicker. And so you're going to see at least one time this weekend, there'll be a round where he could get up to, I believe it was 5 attacks.
In a single round.
Right. Now, with his two-handed weapon...
Let's go over to the stats.
Let's go over to the stats.
That's what I thought we were doing, but we're there now, aren't we?
You gotta say it.
You can see on the greatsword, he actually is doing 11 damage. And so for our intelligent and beautiful witnesses at the Hex tonight, what is 5 times 11? 55. It's 55. Now,
That's
if we
a lot.
extrapolate that over to how many... Oh, I see that stays right there on the magical screen. How many hit points do our champions have? Yeah, 39. Yeah, 49. What I'm saying is Samwell is a self-advertised cannibal. He could choose at any moment that one of the other champions just looks delectable, and he could take them out with a single round of attacks.
That's a very chilling thing you just told us about.
Absolutely upsetting.
I have met him. I am surprised to hear that he is a cannibal. He's a very fine man. He's a little intense,
It's
maybe.
never the ones you suspect. The cannibal's always the nice guy. How do you think they get their prey?
And speaking of nice, let's go to the next champion.
Hold on, we're not done talking about
Wait,
cannibalism yet.
but I think we are. I really think we are. Moving on to Tick, the champion for Clan Talam. Excuse me, Veneda. He's a goblin with an interesting past. A goblin barbarian, left his clan, left his tribe to find another tribe that accepted him more fully. He is quite large for a goblin. Quite large.
Like upsettingly large. Like maybe he's actually an orc pretending to be a goblin. Anyway, we've just learned that Kesukara's magic is harming us on the left, so we're going to just move our chairs there.
Hex Cup.
The Hex Cup is not Kesukaran magic. That's the most offensive thing I've ever heard.
So, moving on to his stat sheet, we're going to see some of the nice features that as a goblin and a Veneda, Tick gets to enjoy.
So I'm not going to talk down to you, witnesses. Obviously, we know that a barbarian gets reckless attack, which lets him roll with advantage every turn if he's willing to take willing to give advantage to anyone attacking him. In the same round.
High risk, high return.
Yeah. So it's a high risk, high reward is how I would have put that. And but here's something else. Tick is a unique little goblin barbarian because he has 2 ways to gain advantage on attack. He has reckless attack, which is of course the good way he should go about doing it. And then he has the far less efficient. I circled the wrong thing. Naturally stealthy. As you can see, I quite clearly circled and underlined, which means he can hide behind a creature larger than him. Now, pop quiz. What's larger than a goblin? Say it with me. Everything. Yeah, so it's not going to come up in combat because it would cost him an action, and why would a barbarian blow an action to get advantage on the next attack? Waste of an action. But if he's scared, for example, Samwell decides he wants to make a little goblin snack, then he can just hide behind another character, and he's good to go.
That's fair.
I know the other thing you're thinking, can Samwell take him out in a single round? And the answer is still yes. He has 50 hit points.
But again, we have to remember, he has to roll high for each of those 5 attacks. If he misses one, they could walk away. I really don't think we're going to see Samwell kill his entire party tonight.
Now, why are we going to disappoint the witnesses like that? Everyone came here to see cannibalism, am I right? Wow, that was more of a response than I was expecting of that.
Throtians are a colorful bunch.
I am terrified.
Speaking of cannibalism and terrifying things, let's go to the next champion.
I hope it's Arya, because we've got a
Dehlia.
good segue. It is Arya.
It is Arya. Mm-hmm.
Cool. Dehlia, definitely my favorite of tonight's champions, because instead of having a ridiculous number of attacks, Dehlia can actually get her attack modifier up to, okay, well, here, we're not looking at the screen yet.
Let's go to the
Well,
set.
well, we got to keep in mind, she is our paladin as well. So all of these hit points all of them have, the only way they can reliably get them back is this little healer right here.
Yeah, she's got a healing pool of 25 hit points, which in a party of level 5 characters is kind of like saying I brought a Band-Aid, so head on into that gunfight.
Well, I would feel safer, a little bit safer.
A little bit safer, because what if the gun only nicks you on the arm? Then
She
you're good.
is a dragonborn for the far north provinces with a sword of ice iron.
So-
Ice that never melts, and that she named Snowflake.
Humor me, beautiful audience, witnesses. We've got an attack bonus of 10 there. That's a pretty high attack bonus. I was going to have you read it, but then I saw how small it looks on the monitor over there. But then she also has a feature that lets her give herself a +3 to attack rolls. Okay, let's do another math problem. 10 plus 3 is? 13.
Hey!
A +13 on attack rolls is, say it with me, disgusting.
Which means that if she rolls even as low as a 7, she will effectively have a 20 to hit.
I have an insider source telling me we're going to see some high ACs tonight, not only from our party, who has ridiculous, they've got, I think, 2 18s and a 15 in there.
2 15s, 2 18s, that's correct.
And but then I also think we're going to be seeing high ACs from the realms they're going to be exploring today. So I think that +13 on the attack is going to be pretty insane.
With
So
that,
can she stand against Samwell's cannibalistic tendencies? We will see.
I get the feeling that Galivor is getting ready to come and start this adventure.
Oh, there he is.
Oh,
Hey!
welcome Galivor!
Summoners, come forth.
Check my hair.
Summoners, please call forth the citizens.
Citizens, come forth!
I call for Samwell Stewpot.
Gordon of Canada, come forward!
Silsprocket!
Let the quest begin. Thank you, citizens, for braving these dangerous roads to join us here this evening. And thank you, summoners, for calling forth the citizens. Again, we hope you'll continue to call forth more and more of the citizenry to join our noble cause.
Yes, Galivor.
Summoners, have you decided who among you will take on the role of barkeep?
We have chosen the obvious choice, Pashi.
Pashi.
Poshy.
It's because I make the best drinks.
Can I have one?
That is the main qualification, yes, for barkeep.
Great snacks, great drinks,
And
great
a great
times.
friend.
Always a good time.
Can I have a great drink?
You will in a moment.
That's what
Pashi?
Dermot always said.
Yes, my friend.
There are a few that I would trust with this position, but with you I have no reservations.
Oh, thank you. It is an honor.
I feel personally attacked.
Also, please take the key of Malthior and guard it well.
It is heavy. Thank you, my friend.
So last week, Haldora, our champions were able to reclaim Krieg's blessing and obtain Krieg's key. Will you please give this to Pashi to put with the other keys?
Poshi. I would have been a better bartender.
I understand your feeling. I will join these keys together. Oh, they are now mighty and heavy.
Thankfully, tonight we have these brave champions who will join us as they travel to the plain of Talam.
AKA the best plane.
Time will tell. Champions, I encourage you to remember that the original guardian of Clan Talam, Talam herself, valued balance above all else. There was room for opposing forces, for order and for chaos in her viewpoint. So it is likely that this is an attribute you will have to demonstrate.
I'm very good at balancing.
That's a great quality.
Yeah.
All right. Guardians, let's have you present your champions with their die, beginning with Clan Veneda.
All right, all right.
They get to go first on the talent
Every time. Step forward, you freakishly large goblin. You are so
goblin.
big. With this dice, I have the utmost confidence in your capabilities. You're massive.
Thanks.
Clan Talam, please present your champion with their die.
Hi. Hi, Winnie.
Actually, it's Winnifred, Waywalket, Namfoodle,
Silsprocket, right, yeah.
They call me Winnie.
It's a bit of a mouthful.
Yeah,
you
I
are
know.
going to Clan Talam, so
Thank you.
make me look good, darling.
All right, I'll make you proud.
Clan Krieg, please present your champion with their die.
Samwell. Born Krieg, raised Krieg, is Krieg. Don't forget.
Oh, right.
Clan Arya, please present your champion with their die.
Dehlia,
Hi.
your father was an incredible warrior. He taught me everything I know about swordplay.
He is an incredible warrior, Sir Knock.
If you are half the warrior he was, you will not fail.
I'm not really half as tall, but I can try.
You're close, yeah. Do him proud.
Okay.
Champions, may you fly safely on the wings of Sorios. Barkeep, please unlock and open the channel.
With these keys, now much heavier and mightier, I will unlock the portal and open the channels.
Wow.
I don't want to fly anymore.
I feel like some people have much stronger reactions to that than us.
As you come to your senses, you look around you and you see that you are in a thick green wood. And as you look around, you can see the small form of a single young girl. Dressed in simple green and brown, she's walking through the forest, singing to herself. Unicorn, unicorn, please give your silvery hair so that I can go to sleep safe from the nightmares.
Incredibly ominous.
I don't like it.
I've never tasted unicorn before.
I've seen a unicorn.
Really?
Yeah. Once, I think.
You're a little girl, right?
Yeah, I am.
You should go talk to that little girl.
I really like singing too. Hi, little girl. I'm also a little girl.
Yep.
I liked your song.
Oh, thank you. Who are you?
Oh, I'm Dehlia, or you can call me Deli. I'm a dragon, but that's not scary. I promise.
Oh, all right. I've never seen things like you here before.
I've never been this far from home before, but it's pretty cool so far. Is this where you live?
I live here in the wood.
I used to live in a wood.
You kind of blend in here.
Yeah, it's called camouflage.
Amazing.
I feel like there's not many places where you would blend in. So I don't know if I'd say you were born with camouflage. Hey, little girl, what should we call you?
My name's Sam.
Hey! Well, I am Sam. Well, as well.
What?
You mentioned a unicorn?
Oh yes, that's the song that the lovely druid who puts me to bed every night sings.
Aww. My daddy used to sing me to sleep every night.
What's a druid?
They do magic and they know about the trees and they're lovely. You don't belong here. There's no touch of the Fae about any of you.
Oh.
Wow.
Why are you
Pretty
here?
rude.
Great question. I think we're all trying to figure that out.
Well, I think we're looking for a key, right? With key.
You seek the green lady.
No, just the key.
Yeah, we already got a green guy. We don't need a lady as well.
Got it covered.
Well, if you want the key, you'd have to talk to her.
Oh,
Is she the druid who puts you to sleep every night?
No.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna go for it. Are you the green lady? Is this a trick?
No.
Okay.
She's a little girl.
I mean,
I'm green.
Are you the green lady?
She's not.
Do you have the key?
No.
I don't know how you're going to find her because she only comes out at twilight.
Oh, and the camouflage with the green.
Well, where does she live?
Well, I don't really know, but you see, twilight doesn't even happen anymore in the wood. It's only ever day or night. It just changes from one to the other. Twilight doesn't happen anymore, so the green lady stopped appearing.
That's weird.
That's so peculiar.
Maybe if we squint during the day?
Let me try.
I don't know, but I heard a tale from the druid who takes care of me that the unicorns live in a place where it's always day, and that they're so magical that they must just be able to, they must know all sorts of things.
Well, it's always...
So a full unicorn equals day. No unicorn equals night. If we say eat half of a unicorn,
Heldora, I don't like your champion.
I love him.
Twilight.
Yeah.
I am a little worried about the logic at work here.
I don't want to eat a unicorn.
I'll do it.
I don't think that's how we find the green lady.
Please don't eat the unicorns. They're lovely.
No, just half of one unicorn.
We'll leave one part of it.
Guys, maybe we could just look at the unicorn and smile at it and not eat it.
Who is this?
All I know is
I'm
that
with her.
all I know is that
She solves
where
a
the
lot of
unicorns
problems by
live, it's
smiling.
always daytime, so they're safe. And if anyone knows anything about how to bring about twilight, it must be them, because if they can always make it be day, maybe they know.
Do you know how to maybe get to the unicorns?
Well, you just follow the path. And she gestures down this wooded path.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah, let's go.
Should we go?
Are
It's
anyone else conflicted about leaving a child in the middle of the forest?
She lives here with the druid.
Sam, do you want to come with us?
I mean, we have to call her something else if she comes. I'm not gonna be like second Sam.
I don't think I should. I should be getting home, but I would tell you, you should really stick to the path. I don't think that anyone who's not touched by the Fae is safe going into the wood.
Oh.
Great advice.
We
Follow
will
the path.
definitely
stick to it.
Listen.
Galivor, my friend, we need to open a channel. Our champions, our friends, find themselves in the realm of Talam. In this particular multiverse, we call these particular realms planes. Planes do not mean flat pieces of wood like this. Instead, planes are realms of existence. A whole idea, a whole concept of Talam is in one particular place. This particular realm is Fae, meaning it is endowed and imbued with the magic of fairy. So therefore, our champions stick out, hence the confusion of this little girl. Now, back to Hex.
So, this young girl, Sam, says, I should really be going home, but best of luck to you. And as she steps towards the trees, there's a swirl of leaves around her, and she just disappears.
Look out! Oh.
Bye, Sam.
So she was on the path when
And
that
then
happened,
off
and
the
it
path.
still got her.
Oh!
I
Let me go first.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
Maybe not.
I walk the path.
Okay, that's okay.
All right, as you
I
four of
also
you-
walk the path, but like my right foot's off the path. I'm on the right side of the path, but I'm straddling that line.
I need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
I ready my foot, and like I would with any regular step, I step it. And I step it with a 5.
+2.
+2 for a 7. Nothing happens.
I think it's fine, guys.
As the four of you continue down the path, you approach what you see is a wooden door in the center of the path with a stone wall. And just outside that door is a small creature. Tick.
Tick, is that your cousin?
No.
You would recognize this as being a hobgoblin and not a goblin.
That's a hobgoblin.
What are you then?
I'm a goblin. I wave at him.
Upon seeing the four of you, he looks anxious, turns tail, opens the door, and runs inside.
Wait!
They're coming! They're coming!
Oh no.
They're coming.
Who's coming?
We.
Oh. I didn't know we were that scared.
I guess they were expecting us.
Might be a surprise party inside. Like he's the lookout.
Is it your birthday?
On this plane, yes.
Happy
All right. Well, I
birthday.
like your optimism.
Thank you. I walk up to the door.
All right, as you push it open, you're in a small stone room which comes to a point, and as it opens, you see in front of you a large, flat stone area that is in the shape of a square, surrounded by a trench of water. However, dotted across this large stone square, you can see 8 different hobgoblins standing waiting. The one that ran in, you see him bounce and run by. As he runs along the right side, the entire stone square shifts downward, and the water on the right side begins to rush up. But then as he reaches the end and runs away, it balances back down, leaving the entire surface dry. We will now be entering initiative order. So, our champions will have 15 seconds to communicate with their guardian, beginning with Clan Venida. 15 seconds on the clock.
All right. Tick, listen up. You're a barbarian, right? You're gonna choppy, smashy. Oh, punchy. Wait, what? Oh, punchy. Okay. Yeah.
Clan Krieg, 15 seconds on the clock.
So you are wearing lots of armor,
Yep.
and you could easily drown. So
Agree to disagree.
okay.
Clan Talam, 15 seconds on the clock.
Okay, so balance, obviously. So just try and kill everyone on this side of the room.
this side being closest to me.
Yeah, to weigh it down.
Okay.
I like that she's actually willing to kill things.
Clan Arya, 15 seconds on the clock.
Whoa!
Dehlia,
Hi.
you are also wearing lots of armor. I don't think you'll drown.
I freeze things, I don't swim in things.
Exactly!
Yay!
That's what I like about you.
All right, Tick, you are the first to act.
I wave at one and say hi, and ask if we can come in, and I'll roll a diplomacy.
I would like you to make a persuasion check.
Oh,
for me.
Yeah. All right. Hey, hobgoblins, can we join you? 15.
Plus 1.
16. They look at you wearing heavy armor themselves and holding some serious weapons. This one might be all right, but I don't know about the rest.
Oh, they're fine. They're with me.
Right. Samwell, it is your turn to act.
Yeah, well, like my buddy said here, we're looking for a unicorn. Hobgoblins will be nothing to us. We'll hang out if you want, or we'll just go through the other side of this door. I'm gonna roll the same thing. So if it's cool, we'd love to hang out. 18!
Plus 1.
19!
I make a mean stew.
Stew,
Why is everyone
huh?
so afraid of fighting?
Some of them start shouldering their weapons.
It's bloody brilliant.
Rubbish.
It's now the hobgoblin's turn to act. At which point they conference.
Do they conference all on one side of the room and
He said
fall
something
into the
about
water?
stew. I don't know, I don't want any stew. Well, I think it's a terrible idea. We're supposed to murder anyone who comes through here. We're hobgoblins, it's our job. But he said stew.
Winnie.
I would like to ask the one closest to me. Hello, have you ever met a gnome before?
Have I met a what?
A gnome, that's me.
Well, then, just now.
No, well, I'd like to be your friend.
Please make a persuasion check.
17.
Plus 1. 18.
Right. Dehlia, it's your turn to act.
I wanna smile really, really big at all of the hobgoblins and wave and say, hey, since you're friends with everyone else, can we be friends too?
Please make a persuasion check.
Okay, I think that I'm good at this. 17! Everybody!
Plus 6.
Plus 6.
Plus 6.
Wow.
I smiled really, really big.
Well,
I mean, she's adorable. Look at her. Can you say no to that face?
We are
Probably
off
not.
to a very good start.
I would have considered it a personal favor if you'd rolled a natural 1.
I'm not
But
very
as
good
it
at those.
stands, the charisma and sheer friendliness of your group
Our friendship.
seems to have won over this group of hobgoblins.
I'm so proud of
Way to
this.
go, Tim.
What are all your names?
Yep, I want to learn them all. All 8.
They chorus out all their names simultaneously, making it very difficult to discern individual names. You hear a lot
I
of
heard
hard
Kronk,
consonants.
Timmy, Jeremy, Elvis, Craig, Terry, Lyman, and Stu. Was that correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Nice to meet you all.
Shouldering their axes and swords, they all tromp towards you in a very non-threatening manner.
So no fighting.
I am also upset about it.
Confused.
I have a
They're
question.
gonna tip it over.
No.
Oh no! Run! Hey, run!
The platform stays completely balanced.
Oh, okay.
All right, well, would you mind if we just get through there then, or?
Where are you guys off to in such a hurry? We're just getting to know one another.
Yeah, no, I did mention stew.
Steve,
It'd be rude to
open
not.
the channels.
Where's the best place to get a stew going?
Calibor, we're opening a channel.
Oh, hi, Marie.
Hi, Winnie. They seem to really want to stay with you. Maybe you could ask them to be back up?
Yeah. I'll just ask them what they're doing in here.
If they want to come with you?
Yeah, they could help us. Well, I think there's plenty of time for Stu.
Hey, that's Stu's name.
Just maybe a little bit down the road, because what I was wondering is what you guys doing here all day?
We guard the platform.
Oh, well, what's on the other side of the platform?
We don't know.
Oh.
Do you want to find out?
No. Hey, wait. Have you guys ever tried unicorn? Because that's where we're going right now.
No, I hear they're pretty terrible in a fight.
But good in a stew.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Well, we're hoping to go through there, and you don't have to come if you don't want, but if something really dangerous comes out, maybe you could help us fight it off. What do you think? And then we could all have stew after as a celebratory thing.
Yes.
Stew.
You see, the fact of the matter is it's really conflicting that we're not trying to kill you all right now already.
Oh, I understand. I used to be that way too. I was really scared. I always hurt people, but you can overcome it.
Look at that, an example.
I love this guy.
He used to be a hobgoblin, but he dropped the hob part.
Oh, too good for the hob, eh?
No, I'm a really big goblin. Look, we just want to stay on the path. This room looks off the path, but can we go through and back to the path?
Well, the trick is just kind of keep the same number of people on each side so the water doesn't come up, because it hurts.
Oh,
okay.
It's not normal water.
What kind of water is it?
It's the hurty kind.
Why do you guys live here?
Yeah, who's your boss?
We have to stay and defend the platform.
Okay.
It's what we do.
It's so other people don't
Absolutely.
get hurt.
It seems like the platform could defend itself.
Right.
Look, if you want to pass by, just make sure that you make good on this stew promise, but frankly, we're all rather confused, so if you just want to get going on. All right.
Yeah, your other guy said they're coming, so just be ready for them.
Right.
Okay, thank you.
They clear a path for the four of you.
I want to high five them as I walk by.
I also want to high five.
Yeah, and I'm
As
just gonna
soon
say
as the
thank you, new
hobgoblins on the
friends.
back row see that high fives are being dealt, they rush to the end of the line.
Jimmy, Thor, Stu.
High fives for friendship.
Crack.
Don't forget me, Elvis.
And Elvis. I can never forget you, Elvis.
This adventuring stuff is a lot more friendly than I thought it was gonna be.
Me too.
Now that is how you save the world.
The feeling.
Does that not get boring at all?
Obviously it would. If we don't have blood, I will be very disappointed.
I could make friends and high five people all day. All day.
I'm with you.
All
Why
day.
don't we hang out with him?
I don't know.
Okay.
Contractually obligated.
The four of you cautiously make your way across, keeping the same number of you on each side so as to maintain balance, and you make your way to the door and on.
Great teamwork, everybody.
Yeah, good job.
So we know that works. I think to be safe next time, we try a different tactic.
Wait, but if this works, we just
Yeah, I
do
don't
it
get
again.
the. Yeah.
No, then you get them balanced. And this is all
We
about
did say
balance here. Yeah. That's how I understand it anyway.
All right. Well.
All right, as you continue down the path with a chipper amount of sunshine shining down on each of you.
Too much.
Can we skip? Guys, let's hold hands and skip.
No,
I don't know how to skip.
We're off to
you.
see the wizard.
Okay.
Da-da, da-da, da-da.
I skip.
Oh, I'm just.
I've seen skipping before, and I'm not sure you grasp it.
Oh, I learned from her.
Yeah, I was talking to her.
Your skipping propels you merrily down the path as the trees begin to grow thicker and darker on either side.
This feels ominous.
Soon, you begin to notice a very fine, thin green mist rolling over the path as you come up on a clearing and night falls.
Oh yeah, that was immediate.
There's no unicorns here.
That was wild. It's so suddenly nighttime.
As you arrive in the clearing, you can see the forms of 3 hags who are slumped over, leaning against barrels and tree trunks. On the far side of the clearing, there is a barrel that is spewing green smoke, filling the clearing.
Oh, sisters! Someone's come at last! Perhaps they could help us! Yes, yes! You there! You 4, come in!
Oh, yeah!
Come in!
Hi. We'll help with anything!
Guys, yeah?
I'm gonna remind you, opposite technique.
Oh, yeah.
They have barrels. They might be making stew.
I'll make a better stew.
We need a conference!
I see what you're saying. So you're just saying.
They just seem to be talking to each other.
So we just attack them?
Look!
I get it.
Yeah, like immediately.
We need... look!
And she raises her hand, and then vines rise up, closing off the path behind you as well as the path ahead, trapping you in this clearing.
Oh.
Look, you see, the 3 of us were working on a particular brew. But I'm afraid we did too much Eye of Newt and not enough frog. It all went wrong, and now the air's quite toxic.
He knows how to make stew. That's like brew.
Yeah, definitely.
need your
I have
help.
a classic problem.
What can we do to help? I don't know how to fix this.
Well, you see, that barrel over there.
Which has the billowing green smoke rising out, filling the clearing.
Don't get too close. It's too concentrated. But we need to put all of these frogs, at least 5 of them, into the barrel.
Champions, please stand up
Oh, jeez.
and come over here.
No, can we switch places? I hate sitting next to Gordonak.
Oh,
I would not like to go first.
Wait, you and I switch?
No, I want to sit next to you. You're cute.
As the 4 of you,
Thank you.
linger in this clearing,
Am I going over there?
Oh no.
we have... Oh, they're color
over
coordinated.
here.
They're color coordinated.
Hey, Marie, which hag is your mum and which are your sisters?
All right.
They are Talam, aren't they? To me, they have to be.
As you...
An orphan burn. An orphan burn.
He's not an orphan, his dad.
That's cool.
Oh, this is very difficult.
We are most likely distantly related.
As you begin to spend time inside of this clearing, your vision becomes affected.
That's why they need candles to light their way.
Yes, Barky, please light a candle. It's awfully dark in here.
I do
This
what I
is
can
like
do
when
it.
I put mushrooms in my stew.
I'm very worried about my ears.
So the hags who are slumped over say,
Look, we don't have a lot of time before we're overexposed. We need you to throw 5 of those frogs into the potion to counteract the reaction. It should neutralize the toxin.
And if we help you, will you just let us through?
Sure.
Are these frogs dead?
I don't know.
I mean, we like them fresh. Oh yes, we like them fresh indeed.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
you will have 4 minutes
They like them fresh.
to take these frogs wearing these goggles, which, for the benefit of the citizens of Throsha, turn both eyes into kaleidoscopes. You have 4
And you
minutes. You're
can't
going to
remove
try.
your goggles.
You
Don't
may
do that
not.
either.
You
Unless
may
you're
not
about to
remove your
throw up.
goggles.
Oh, okay.
Throw them into the barrel.
All of us at the same time?
All of you may
Can
be...
we use summoners as backboards?
No!
Can we go back to attacking them?
Oh
It's
no!
okay, we can do this.
You've chosen your path.
So we just all throw it.
4 minutes on the clock, please.
Oh gosh.
Champions, we will tell you when to begin.
I'm actually kind of worried about
Begin!
this. That was a lot closer than I expected.
Hey, the summoners!
Oh, I don't know.
Wait, what if we run out of frogs?
We'll bring it back to you. I'm gonna try Granny
So
style.
much harder than it. That I can't.
We're dying over here. Aim back.
There's no strength behind this box.
Eat a frog. Oh dear. Oh gosh.
That's a frog.
Maybe if you throw a handful, it like increases your odds.
I try this.
That's one!
Dragon people, point one, coming less potent.
Come on, Winnie, you can do it.
I got 2.
Oh! Yes,
Chicken.
I can't.
I feel like Chicken's done this before.
Yes! I feel like
Throw
these frogs
frogs at
look
you.
like small ticks.
It's a very normal goblin game.
I hate.
Oh, here you go.
I'm really not making these.
Maybe someone else should do it.
Who's familiar?
I have eaten several frogs.
Who's been doing it?
Just try it to the left.
I think you did it.
That's 5!
Oh,
You
great.
completed the challenge!
I can't see anything.
I mean, they've still got 2.5.
The green mist begins to turn white.
I swallow a frog
subsides.
whole.
I ate one too.
It's a familiar taste. This is not the first time you've done it. As the hags begin to breathe.
Oh, that was very well done. Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome.
For your troubles, perhaps we could give you a small gift.
You can take off your goggles
Wow.
as your vision begins to clear.
Are these the gift?
Use them to
The
blind
hag
and
reaches
confuse
in
your
and pulls
enemies.
out a small vial and says,
Take this. It will help you on your journey.
Don't drink it yet.
It's good you said that, because I was ready to down that.
We need it for the stew.
I'm so proud. He gets it.
What does it do?
It's a potion of healing. It will restore 5 hit points.
What are those?
This is a much more pleasant hag experience than I had. Hashtag not all hags, I guess.
What's a hashtag?
You hags want some stew or anything?
The
or-
hag raises her hand and the walls of vines that closed off the paths on both ends grow back into the ground.
Yeah, they didn't really give us a choice to help.
No, we had to help them.
Yeah.
As day
We were gonna.
rises.
Oh, it's day immediately.
He's a rather pretty
I
one.
don't think I should.
You there,
Yeah,
would you like to stay and play?
I mean, find that word.
They giggle in a most unbecoming way.
No.
You're invited to our stew party.
Oh yes, just down the path.
Yeah, well, we're having it with the hobgoblins. It's gonna be fun.
Stay on the. Don't fall off though. It's bad water.
Yeah.
Stew party with the goblet. Hobgoblin.
You guys want to check this out?
Oh yeah.
The 4 of you continue down this forest path, leaving the hags behind and the foul smells of green
Wait!
mist.
I get their number.
Gonna contact them on their arcane tablets.
The number of what?
Stones of fast speech.
There were 3 of them.
I'll remember that.
The 4 of you walking down through this dense forest, the trees begin to grow more in a green and healthy sort of way as opposed to this shadowy and forbidding way when you were closer to the hags. As you're walking, you hear in the distance cries of pain and pleas for help.
Oh no.
We have a healing potion.
Let's go help.
Ah!
I run ahead.
I
to
follow.
help. Yeah.
I hold on to this.
All right, as
I
you
mean, there's
progress
only one way forward,
down
right?
the path, you can see trapped in what appears to be a circle of swords and shields and spears driven into the ground. What appears to be an elf holding a lute, but he's cringing and writhing, and you can see that periodically he'll look at one of these weapons and shy away, but then it forces him back from the other direction.
Ah, please, it burns! It burns so! The cold bite! Please let me out! Please!
What do we do?
How do we let you out?
I take a frog that I kept out of my pocket and throw it at him.
It sails. Make a ranged attack roll, please.
Using my athletic
This is
abilities.
dexterity based.
That relates to dexterity. I check a frog. 6.
+2.
+2. You toss the frog. It goes into this circle, but misses the elf and just lands on the ground next to him.
You should keep to talking.
I think I just proved that the barrier is non-existent. Just
Oh,
the frog got through it.
Do you know what's causing you so much pain? How can we help?
Oh, it's the iron! The cold biting iron!
I can touch cold biting things.
Okay.
Wait,
I look around for iron.
Iron.
how did you get in there?
I was placed here by enemies. Tortured!
Was it the hobgoblins? Because we're close with them.
No!
You guys, I think we just need to move the iron away
Okay,
from him.
okay.
I grab one of the swords.
Wait.
You weren't fast enough.
Apparently, you were not fast enough. She pulls out a sword, creating a small gap.
Just a little more, please!
That was so easy. I
Just
grabbed another sword.
Okay, I help.
Asshole.
Have you guys ever been to a prison and been like, I should let all these prisoners out?
I'd like to ask him who his enemies are, who trapped him here.
I'm gonna keep pulling swords while they're talking.
As soon as there is a gap of about 6 inches, without even necessarily moving any part of his body, he turns to shadow and moves through the gap, reforming outside of the circle.
You are really fast too.
Thank you so much. May I have your names that I may sing praises to my saviors?
Well, Mommy said I'm not supposed to tell my name to strangers.
My name is just Sam.
I'm Dick.
And you, lady?
I'm Ingrid.
No, you're not.
Well, who are you? How come you haven't told us your name?
The Umbral King can always tell a fibber.
I just don't like telling strangers my
Thank
name.
you for giving it so freely.
Oh, you're welcome.
And he vanishes.
What a nice guy.
That went well.
He was not nice.
He said thank you.
I thought you guys wanted to help
real
him.
MVP here.
I check if any of the swords are cool.
I think they're all super cool.
Roll investigation on these swords.
Look at that sword. Look at that sword. Look at that. 15 swords.
Intelligence or wisdom?
Intelligence.
That is a negative one.
Check out this other sword.
Still a 14. They are old, somewhat rusted, and standard. Nothing that would impress a fighter of your quality.
Sam,
Yep.
I'm gonna say something to you. And I don't mean to mean.
You can call me Samwell.
Oh, Samwell, you don't need to use weapons. Did it just get dark?
Guys, what just happened?
I think that means I should use weapons.
No, you can use your fists. It's a left and a right. I can teach you.
I do that too.
Oh.
I also have these axes.
You shouldn't use axes.
Hey, guys, maybe we should just move down
Keep
the path
going.
now and keep making friends and helping people.
These swords are not great.
Can I investigate the area around where he was, see if I see anything else?
You may roll investigation.
Thank you. Anything else of import? 16.
+4. It appears that
not a cookie.
very deliberate circle was created using these, obviously now to contain this figure who called himself the Umbral King. Looking around, there's no other tokens or things of interest.
Have I maybe ever heard any songs or anything about the Umbral King before?
Roll a history check for me, please.
Okay, I'm gonna remember real hard. My dad taught me a lot. I think I can remember that. That's a 10.
-1.
Oh.
This is a name that is unknown to you.
Guys, I didn't pay very much attention. I was sleeping when Dad was singing, and so I don't know who he was.
I don't even know what an umbral is.
Would I have read about him anywhere?
You may also make a history check.
12.
+7.
You're so smart.
Through your copious amounts of research, you feel that if this is a name that you have not heard before, it's because it does not exist in the world that you inhabit. And this is not a name that is familiar to you.
I pick up the frog I threw.
It is slightly soiled.
Me too, buddy.
Hey,
That is why I chose him.
I just want to let you guys know, I don't think he's from around here. If you
Hey,
catch
us
my
either.
drift.
Are you saying he wasn't Faye?
Or that he
I
didn't
don't-
live in the swords.
Barkeep, how are the keys?
The keys are growing depleted, my friend. We have limited time. It is time to summon them back.
Barkeep, please call back our champion so we can recharge the keys.
I am opening and unlocking the portal.
Oh, I don't like this part.
Sir Knock!
Hi, Dehlia.
I don't want to travel anymore.
I got a frog!
Oh, thank you.
It's slightly soiled.
Yes.
Citizens of Throsia, it's at this time that we need to take care of awarding a particular medal. This is the Medal of Throsia. This is for Helmer, who championed last week, and we present it at this time to his guardian.
Go Helmer!
Oh, my friends, now we are engaging in a quest for the Key of Talam. And it is now time for you citizens to cast your vote at hivechannel5.com. You have until 3 p.m. Throsian time to cast your vote. Now, it is time to bid farewell to our dear friend Galivor. Galivor, good evening.
Thank you, Barkeep. Guardians, champions, please with me.
Now, my fellow citizens, and to you, who have come so far and risked so much against the Reapers, and Kesukara himself, if you feel so moved, next time lend us your faith, lend us your might, lend us your aid, as we enter the Hex!